Welcome to Rome terminal. We're trying to take a train to Naples. It's a chaotic situation, but we kind of slowly figured this out. Hi Abigail. How was your trip so far?
It's good.
Marlene, what about yourself?
Very nice.
This is your first train experience in Italy. Enjoy. I have been in this train. We kind of have a basic economy this time, but we'll have a little fancy next time. So how was the getting to the train? Was it a little complicated? A little messy, correct?
Yeah, it's definitely some.
But it's well organized. The trains are coming in and out, so people are lining up. It's a midday, so the train is a little less. At the morning, I think there's a really lot of rush, so definitely. And then next one we'll take a train to the Venice. So let's keep going in Italy. Welcome to Naples train station, central train station. We just have arrived here. Abigail, looks like you found Miss Ali here. Tell us about your experience so far.
We made it to Naples, we went to the palace. It's very pretty. It's been fun watching her drive me around and seeing what they do and stuff.
Miss Ali, it's been years of planning for us to get here. Tell us, what do you feel about Abigail being here?
I just love it. I like how different it is from Alabama to here in Italy, but like I just love spending time together.
Right, great being here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying never mind.
We are navigating through the narrow streets of Napoli. A lot of restaurants, people are dancing, singing, shops. It's interesting to be here. Family's enjoying. One thing for sure, if you come here, definitely you need to check out these narrow streets. If you know the Maradona and its legendary run he went through, he actually played for Napoli here, and this is the shrine they built for him. As you can see, his pictures, his years in the city. There's a picture you can take. I'm gonna kind of walk here for a little bit, and I'll show you what I can see. A little crowded. Let's be patient. So his legend lives here. I remember watching his game 1986 Olympic, if my years are correct, or World Cup. I think it was a World Cup. He was a sensational. I think that was the start of his kind of where he can go. And what he can be, what he is now. He's a legend here. Marlon, how do you feel to be here surrounded by Maradona?
Very impressed. I didn't know he was that famous. Here they adore him.
There's so much to see here, so much to do. Definitely, we're making it through. One of the things I'll say that, just walk around, see what you see. Don't want to miss out things like this. Looking at the surround of Maradona was pretty interesting for me, because I've seen him playing over the years. So definitely It's great. We're headed towards the touristic area, so let's keep going.
E veloce.
This is called Dante Square. Really very beautiful here. We're kind of making ourselves walk through this area. Looks like this is the heart of the city, the way it's laid out. We're just walking towards the church, looks like. We don't know. Our host is taking us. We're just following. This has been a different thing for me because usually I'm leading the group. Today I'm just becoming a follower, which is also a good thing. Very famous street, I was told, of Naples, so narrow and a lot of tourists. Looks like the street is famous for there's a lot of nativity, small statues, and so on. We're kind of going through the motion of just looking at things. You know, you see things on the TV, but who knows where you get from. But now here I am. So what are you guys seeing here?
Oh, look at some other Russian.
Like the jogs that they do in the nativity scene. Yes, the river.
We don't buy a whole lot of things, but definitely we bought a few things here. There's something going on here. I think she's getting married, so congratulations. Grew up in Kathmandu, we used to think there's narrow streets like, oh, so bad. Then didn't realize Europe also has such a narrow streets. So much here, you know. You can see Rome, same thing, they're narrow streets. So the ancient cities are built with a narrow street. That's what my conclusion is. The streets here is a little bigger now, not as narrow, but there's a cobblestone. Funny joke about this town that when I used to tell I'm from Nepal, they used to say, "Oh, Naples. Oh, you're from Italy." Far from it. We're waiting at this spot here. Our time is 3:30, and when the whole crowd is waiting and cheering for the people who gets the next in line, must be a good place to eat. Let's go check it out. Yay! Yay! That's all people are waiting for to get in, and our name got called in. So, yay! Such a great experience. They give you a limited menu, and you got rush to order. They're after you like crazy, and they bring their food really quickly. Look at this. This is our first course.
Guarda che ti metti, guarda, questo è napoletano, dicevi. Questi ascolti ma dove?
Yeah, here. No? No, that's fine. we had a great experience here. Came out of a restaurant where at end they were doing show, and then a lot of brides were there. They're doing a celebration, and it was really fun. It was a whole party environment, 3-course meal. So it has been a wonderful day. Got to see a lot of local stuff and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you will continue watch and follow this channel, and I'll bring you more. I'm not done with the trip. This is just the second city that we are here, part of this our summer trip. So more coming. This is a danger zone for me because a lot of shopping, and I have a child who loves to shop. Let's see. But I am looking for some Italian shirt, some clothing, and go back to work. Welcome to Aversa Church here. This is a not well-traveled place, not tourist. Not many tourists comes here, looks like, but we definitely get a chance to see this place. Small town environment. It's not as busy as Naples. Yesterday when we visited Naples, it was really busy, but today it's not that busy. The church is beautiful. Look at how beautiful it looks. One of the things we love to do whenever we visit a country like Italy is to go to churches, look at all the architect, service. We visit churches almost everywhere where we go, even in Boston, Guatemala, New York. I don't think I have been in a church in New York. Definitely that's something we may want to do. Actually, I have not been there, but we definitely visit churches. Spain, France, everywhere. So that's one of those things we do because historically you can see how things were. And so don't miss out on going to churches. A lot of churches are free. Most of the churches are free, actually. But these days, some churches are charging for extra service. Maybe you want to visit somewhere, or they have a museum, or they have something go on the top, so on. So definitely ask that. In Florence, there was a lot of churches that we had to pay, but we didn't. We visited some of them for free. So definitely, it's a great experience to visit churches. Part of your tour to Europe, or I say any country, especially old churches. They don't build churches like this anymore. A lot of history behind this place. I was told it was a orphan where they used to house our orphan, and they used to also be a hospital, I guess. Also, now it's university, part of the university. So definitely, it's a nice place to be. The evening is settling in here in Aversa, and the people are out for the Sunday. I guess this is called Walking City, where people are just randomly just walking out, enjoying the evening, and enjoying the food and festival. They have this flea market going on. We call it flea market. I don't know what they call it, but definitely it's open market here. A lot of vendors selling things. And we kind of headed towards the city center. I was told that this is the old streets, the city of Aversa, where things started for this city long time ago. This city of Aversa is more than 1,000-year old. The streets and people and so on. Think about how long these things have existed. How many people have passed through here. This narrow streets, horses, buggies, walking, now the car. Will this city exist in another 1,000 years? That's the good question to ask. One thing for sure, these narrow streets are built so well to protect each other, and also farming concept are here. So learning how to order Italian food has always been a challenge every time I come here. So and I'm hoping to learn a little bit more this time. Look at this texture of this food. Good morning from Naples, Italy, train station. We got here early in the morning. We're gonna take a train to Venice. And one of the things that while I'm here, being an American, living in America, drinking coffee every morning, I couldn't do latte. I just like the black latte. I think you have a latte, correct? Coffee cut latte? You have a latte. He has latte. Basically, that means milk, or they get cappuccino. We call it latte, but in American Starbucks term. But I like the black coffee. So if you want a black American coffee, Americano, just usually give you a cup like this. So it's a regular black coffee versus cappuccino, which is very strong. So our train to Venice has arrived. Nice, beautiful train. We'll be in this train for the next 5 hours. Let's go, team. Miss Abigail, we're leaving Naples. Napoli. Tell us about how was your experience here?
Oh, it was good. I got to experience Italy or Napoli and like not just a touristy way, but like in like a real like I felt like an American exchange student for 3 days. We got to hang out with like Allie and her friends and go around and see what they do.
Definitely. What is your best experience? You were talking about the pizza, so how was your pizza experience?
Interesting. I got pizza with fries on it and sausage and croquettes. Lots of fries.
Lots of fries. Interesting. So definitely, we're off to Venice. So let's see what's next.
Yeah.
Miss Marlene, we are headed out of Napoli. What is your best experience here?
I love Napoli. The view of the ocean and the buildings and the churches and all the touristic things they do. The art, the handcraft, the paintings. Very, very neat place. And their love for football.
Maradona, huh?
Yes. I also like Aversa for the arc and the closeness of many churches too, and it's a walking place, and the palace was really nice too. Everything in Napoli is awesome. Very lively, people are very friendly. The family we stayed, Alicia's family, very muy buenos. Gracias.
Definitely has been a great experience being here. As you plan your trip, you don't know how it's going to turn out. but definitely turned out well. Being in this train right this moment to go to Venice has been a little task to figure out how we're gonna get around, but logistically has been great. Thanks to the family of Ali and them, they hosted us well, and looking forward to seeing them in other places hopefully. But definitely it was a great experience. They took us around, see the city. We got to visit the churches, experience food. The party at the restaurant was just unexpected. Things like that. When you travel with a local, you get to see local stuff. Mostly when we travel, we do with the tourists. It's been a while we haven't done with local folks, so it has been a good experience. Going around and things. So I'd love for sure. I don't mind to come back here again, see the different part of the city, do different experience. But for us, I call it this is just the first try to come here, and then we'll keep trying to see different things. So that's what we're doing now. More later. I hope you're enjoying this video. Hopefully you like and subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.